Hello and good evening. This is Jen with Jen's Creative Stampers coming to you live here from my craft room in Indian Trail, North Carolina. Hope you all are doing well. Thank you for your hearts. Thank you for sharing. It's so good to be with y'all live. If you're joining me live, let me know in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the chat here so I can see the comments. And hope everyone is doing well. Just going to give it a minute to pull into people's feeds here. Sometimes it takes that. Hey Cassie, good to see you. See that you're watching. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. I've got my water, trying to hydrate. Hope you guys have all had some time to craft this weekend. How are you, Cassie? I know you've had some time to create, which is awesome. So, okay. So it looks like there's several people on here. I see many people jumping on, so that is great. So welcome. If this is your first time joining me, I come live to you every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and Facebook. If you haven't yet, hi Debbie, good to see you. If you haven't yet subscribed and hit the bell for notification on YouTube, do that so that every time I go live, it pops into your feed. So, all right, so welcome. Thank you again for joining. Working on my shoebox swap. Excellent. Love swapping. That is something that we do as demonstrators. We swap with other demonstrators and get lots of inspiration. And so I love that. And I'm so excited to see what you created. All right. So tonight I have an amazing special for you. I am using a free stamp set with a free die set. It is free to you as it was to me. Through our Sale-a-Bration offer that Stampin' Up gives us for free, which is so incredibly generous. Let me point you down and show you what I have here. Get my screens out of the way. Hopefully you can see everything. Can you guys hear me okay? I had some technical difficulties earlier, so here we are. All right, so this is the Sale-a-Bration set. This is the Sale-a-Bration catalog. If you don't have one, let me know if you need it. I would be happy to send it to you along with your catalog if you need that. There are all kinds of free products in here, all kinds of stamp sets. With any $60 order, you can choose any of these items. And then in the very back of the catalog, there are these amazing sets at the tier 2 level, and that's at a $120 purchase. That is what I'm using tonight. It's called Heart Shaped Bundle. It has the dies that go with it here, and it also has the stamp set. It is so stinking cute. Actually, not cute, it's pretty. It's very elegant. I think you're also going to love it. This is our new mini. I did the mini launch with the Sale-a-Bration items as well on January the 4th. That's available in my YouTube channel for replay, and I show you tons and tons of product that's in here, and also the free product that's available to you also in here. So be sure and check those videos out. Today I'm going to be using these colors. This is Basic Beige, Soft Seafoam, Petal Pink, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, and Calypso Coral. That's screaming what? Valentine's Day, right? How fun is that? So I love this bundle, and I was so excited to share it with you. Here it is, right? How fun is that? You've got a little label here. You've got like a little wreath or a heart wreath. Some flowers, some leaves, and some die cuts. So we're going to go ahead and jump into that. Before I do that, I do want to mention, yes, Flirty Flamingo, my Club Create. If you've not yet joined my Club Create, February is available for sign up. We're going to be using the Mixed Florals bundle and suite of products. The paper is amazing. These are the 2 stamp sets that go with it. It is a mega suite. However, you can use any die set that you want, but you definitely do want to get these mixed florals here with the dies. Look at these dies. They are amazing. Isn't that awesome? And it has the ladybugs here as well, and you can die cut those, and there's 2 of each one. So, as well as the big floral elements here, you can cut those out, the greenery, and of course this amazing background here. So I'm so excited to show you those products. But if you've already signed up, you're going to go ahead and get the kit in the mail along with the little gifts that I have for you as well. So this is the mixed labels. If you like it, get it. It also has the dies that go with it. Oh, one of my stamp sets was over here where I was playing with it. Didn't put it back. Let's see. There's all the dies. Look at that. Now you can use this bundle all the time, right? Look at these amazing dies that actually have like the little intricate stitches on them. There's all kinds of really cool dies. But again, you could use any sentiment and die set that you want. You don't have to get this for Club Create. But you do want to get this one if you want your cards to look like mine. You're going to get paper and all kinds of good stuff to go with it. So, wanted to mention that. The link is actually in the description. You'll see it listed below. Oh, yay. Mixed florals. You love that one too. Okay, cool. Great minds think alike, Miss Cassie. I love that. So, make sure you get that. This is actually an online exclusive. You just search for mixed florals using the link in my description, and it will come up and you can see these here and you can order them and it'll come right to your home. Okay? All right, here we go. So I have, again, a fun class for you and excited to show you. So what we're going to do some technique tonight as well. Going to start with some basic white. This is our card that we are creating. I love, love, love Petal Pink and the basic beige. The dots that I've used are actually from the Storybook Suite, which are these. They're iridescent pearls. That's not the name. The name is Antique Pearls, and the item number is 164679. They literally are like iridescent, kind of like. So they're beautiful. I know it's kind of hard to see in the camera. But let's go ahead and get started. What we're going to do is actually going to kind of lay everything, the groundwork for what we're going to be cutting out and doing. So you want to grab 3, I have 3, blending brushes. Now I don't do one for every color. I'm all about making sense and being thrifty. So what I do is I have one for light pink, which is this one here. Pretty much that is the Petal Pink. And then I have one for Flirty Flamingo, which is a little bit darker. And then you can see I have one for Melon Mambo and for Calypso Coral. So you can kind of see there the intensity at which I kind of pair these up with my colors. So we are going to do some blending. I'll lay those down. I always start with lightest first, and literally we are going to just put the blending brush here in the ink, and I always go in circles. When the color is the lightest, you know, you want to get more ink on the paper if you want to be able to really see it. And then I kind of move to darker and darker. So this is Flirty Flamingo. Move these aside. And this is the Flirty Flamingo. I'm going to do the same thing. Now this is going to be a little bit darker, and you can see it's going to go on the paper a little bit easier, a little bit more bold. All right. I'm not afraid of color. Anybody who knows me knows I'm not afraid of color. So then I'm going to go to Melon Mambo. And I'm just creating like a palette here of pinks that we are going to, I'm going to go back in my petal pink there, just kind of covering this, and I'm going to be able to use all of this actually. So the idea is to kind of get variations of color, right? Always go in a circular motion. Does not look so pretty. I'm going to get a Melon Mambo here. Start over here, maybe add some over there. And maybe add some more petal pink here. Feels like it needs a little bit of that light color. And then you can kind of fill in, right? So if you don't like the white that's showing kind of in the middle, blending your colors a little more, it really creates a beautiful palette that you're going to be really happy with when you see what we're doing. Okay. Maybe I add a little bit of flirty on the edge here just to kind of brighten that up. Isn't that pretty? All right. And these inks, I don't rinse out. I don't clean these brushes. I actually just keep on just blending with them. That's why I keep the colors kind of separated. And the reason is because I feel like it uses less ink, okay? When you continually wash them out, you're just washing all the ink out that you're going to put back in the next time you go to use it. So just keep them separated by the colors like I showed you. And I think you'll be happy with those, and you don't have to buy one for every color. So, okay. So then what we're going to do is you're going to take your dies, and again, this can be whatever size of paper that you want, but you're going to take your heart die, and you're just going to lay it down in there like that. I'm going to cut this down so it fits in my mini. I'm going to cut it just short of 3 inches. And then this other one is 3.5. That should fit as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring out our little mini boss. We're going to lay that down in there. And we're going to run this through. Right. And it gives you this gorgeous, gorgeous. It's really pretty die cut of this heart-shaped piece. Isn't that so pretty? So, and you can go ahead and use this too. Like I've seen a lot of people using the negative of what they actually cut it out from, but you can literally run all, like that whole sheet through with this and get all kinds of beautiful images to use on your cards, okay? So that is the technique that we're using tonight. And so, again, like my card, let me clean this up too. So the water-based inks, when you do that, if you don't have a paper under it, you will want to wipe up your workspace. Hey, Amy. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Thank you. So pretty, right? Love those colors. Okay, so what I've done is I went ahead and cut all the elements for the card, and I love our basic beige. If you don't have the basic beige yet, you're just going to be like in for a treat when you get it. Grab some, get the ink, get the ribbon, get it all from my website. You will find it there. It is the most awesome basic color. We call them the neutrals that, honestly, I don't know how that we didn't have it before, but now that we have it, I'm so excited because it goes with everything. It's a softer kind of white, but it's not yet beige. It's just a really good neutral. So grab that on my online store. And I'm just layering up the petal pink. And my special tonight is with, oh gosh, that's what I was having issues with before I went live. It's on my website. It's on my link here. Yeah, love it, Cassie. That's so funny. All $75 orders. That's what it is. So all $75 orders, I'm going to be giving you a half a pack of our Marbled Elegance Designer Paper, and you get all of these cards to go with your pack of paper, and you'll see we're going to use all of that here in a little bit too. With a $120 order, you can actually choose this bundle for free, also from Stampin' Up. So you're going to get freebies from me, and you're also going to get freebies from Stampin' Up. So don't miss that. It's amazing deals. So what I did is I went ahead and die cut these two from another piece of Basic Beige. This is the Spotlight on Nature's die. And you guys probably already have that. Let me just show you. So the Spotlight on Nature's dies, I used this one here with the dashes in it. You can see that. I used that on the Basic Beige. And then I used the Stylish Shapes largest circle on the white. Okay? And I didn't do it like super... I didn't level it up, and you know, I just kind of just die cut them out. It's okay, because what we're going to do, we cut those out because we're going to use those on future cards in our card class tonight. But we are going to go ahead and layer these so that there is an 1/8 of an inch border all the way around on your Basic Beige. So I'm going to just, you can use seal, whatever your preference for your adhesive is. But basically we are using our taking full advantage of our paper here. So we just went ahead, and you can see it's not perfect, see, but you can't even tell on the front side, okay? So we needed to cut that out, so we're going to use that paper. So what we're going to do here, we laid our petal pink down. Now we're going to bring our petal pink blending brush, which I did not do on my first one. And I'm just going to use that extra ink. Let me get some more ink on here. And you may want to use some Flirty just because it's a little bit darker. Let's see how it goes on. You just have to put more ink on here. Let's see, our Flirty brush. Probably going to show up easier. Okay, and I'm kind of coloring in that circle, kind of where I think that this is going to go. And isn't that beautiful? It's just going to pop, you guys. Let me get some more Flirty. Just a little bit. And I'm going to actually take my paper. You always want to have some of this, we call it just scrap paper, right? Or stamp off paper. Because when that Flirty goes on there, you can really see the boldness. Again, this is kind of like what I would call clean and simple stamping. It's not real busy. It's very elegant. And there's a lot of kind of white space, right? But we really draw attention to our image by doing this technique. Okay, so we can kind of see where we're going, maybe some more up here. All right, I think that's probably good. We will add dimensionals, and I'm going to kind of add them around my circle as well, because I don't want that to kind of cave in, right? So I'm just putting this around here. And I'll just add on one to each corner. You don't have to do this many, but you know, it's okay. They're super cheap and inexpensive, so use them. All right, looks like I'm going to be running out on this class, so I have more where that came from. All right, now I love, like I said, I love the basic beige and this petal pink together. And the other products that are in the mini catalog, again, our designers are fantastic, and they have color coordinated everything. It all just goes together so beautifully, just like these antique pearls. Look how pretty they are with that. Like, it totally matches that that basic beige. I love that. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to literally ink this up, and then I'm going to put it down in the middle. Now, you can use adhesive sheets. I did not. This is a good one to use them on. And then you wouldn't have to dab glue on your heart. But that's okay. I didn't do that. So I'll get it down here. And I'm just going to lay it down right where I want it. And again, if you're using liquid glue, just use a little bit. Isn't that pretty? Love, it's almost like monochromatic, right? It's just really, really pretty. And then out of my paper, when I did this earlier, I actually die cut some of those labels and even had some of the, can you see the shading that I did in the blending? So I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that also on this. I'm probably going to use Flirty Flamingo because on my other one, if you see this, I use basic beige and it's really kind of light, but it went with the motif because I didn't use, you know, the blending and stuff in the center. So what we're going to do is get out our stamp that says, "My heart loves your heart." And I'm going to use the Flirty. Did I get that on straight? I can't tell you with 100% certainty. So let me take it off. It is a longer stamp, and when you do that and let it go to its own shape and then you pick it up with your block, it will go right into the right shape, so you know it will be straight. Okay, there you go. My heart loves your heart. And then I'm going to take a little mini dimensional here with my take your pick tool. I'm going to add two little minis here on the end. That's going to go kind of on the inside of that heart, and that will allow me to then line it up. And then I come back in with my adhesive. I'm just going to adhere a little bit of adhesive here. Hold it. Isn't that beautiful? Love that. And then, like I said, the coordination. So we have the petal pink. It's called Scallop Petal Pink Ribbon, and it's like satin. Can you see the shimmer? Isn't that pretty? So that matches beautifully with this, and so I thought adding this to the front of the card would really make that pop, and so that's what we're going to do. But you do want to have your glue dots, wherever mine are, somewhere. There they are. You want to adhere it down with a glue dot. Just going to kind of put it off to the side here. Might trim this down a little bit more. And there we go. Okay. And then we're going to add our beautiful antique pearls. I love these. You guys haven't bought them yet. Make sure you get them. I looked on our inventory list before I went live, and everything that I'm using is current. Everything is available. It's always current, but it's available. Oops, put that up to the side. And that is our card number 1. Isn't that pretty? Now, if you want to get fancy, get your Wink of Stella. And you can actually give a little, ooh, that's pretty. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm just literally painting these little leaves on this heart. And that is really pretty. Especially when it gets down here into this flirty flamingo pink. Okay. Love the bling, so this is right up my alley. Okay. And anybody who knows me knows I love that. So hopefully you can see that. You can't really see it, but it definitely shimmers. So fun. So there's card number 1. All right. And let's see what else we have for card number 2. Let me get some more dimensionals because I know I'm going to run out. There's a whole nother pack here. Okay. All right. So card number 2 is this one. We are using a petal pink background. It opens up, it's 4 1/4 by 11. It opens this way, okay? And it's using Calypso Coral here, and then I die cut some of the flowers. And it's another way to use this bundle to go ahead and use your stamps and your dies to kind of give it that coordinating look. So you'll want to load your heart stamp on here, your block. This is Calypso Coral. And I'm just going to go down kind of in the middle here as close as I can get. All right. And then I clean off my stamp, grab my petal pink again. Definitely want to make sure you clean that stamp off before you go from Calypso into the petal pink. Now I'm not trying to match this up. I want to get it off just a little bit, and you can kind of see maybe in the, I can see it here, but that is to give it kind of like just a little background and make it look different. And then I'm going to take my heart stamp and I'm going to create a background here and just kind of go along and just kind of stamp and create that pretty floral image. Okay, so that was in petal pink. And then we're going to take our basic white and we're just going to pop it up, right, on the Calypso Coral. All coordinates. Looks like I got inks. Oh, I do. Yikes. Wipe that off. Happens very easily. Well, come on now. And you grab your, take your pick tool and you just stab them and pull them, right? There they are. I think I got, nope, that one's not off. That one's not either. All right, so there we go. Line this up. There we go. Okay. So then what I also did is I went ahead and die cut some of these cute little flowers and some of this little green. I did it in soft sea foam just to stay with the really pretty soft kind of look of the petal pink. And what I did, I took petal pink. I'm going to redo exactly what I did earlier. Take petal pink, and there's a stamp that has the 3 flowers in it, and I just literally stamped them like that. And just creates almost like a background of flowers, right? And so then I took my greenery piece that was die cut. I know, Cassie, you'd love that. Scalloped ribbon, that is one of your favorites. Love it. We know if we love something, we have to get multiples because guess what? Things sell out quickly, right? We have all of the Close to My Heart demonstrators now, and things go quickly. Even our events, our Stampin' Up! Events, they go very fast, whereas people didn't need to worry about it before as much. Now, if you see something that you want, don't wait for it to go on back order. We don't want it to go unorderable. Okay, so there's two, and I'm just popping these up on little minis. You can see me just poking them with my Take Your Pick tool. It's a little bit easier for me. And I just put them on the ends of where those buds are, right? So, and then what I'm going to do, instead of putting those little dies that I cut out of the leaves, I'm going to use the soft sea foam. It's very light. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to just stamp around my flowers. I'm going to put some greenery in there. Even going inside of that little heart. Just kind of in between where I popped them up. And those little flowers that I stamped initially in the petal pink, you can kind of see them peeking out from behind these. So it makes it look like it's kind of like in the background, which is kind of cool. Okay, so we have those. And I want to bring in my Calypso Coral. And these little tiny sentiments, they are the sweetest. I love them. There's a thank you. There's My Heart Loves Your Heart. We just used My Thoughts of You are all heart-shaped. Isn't that sweet? Because I care, just because I care. And then a hello. They're very small. So I'm using the thank you and inking this up. I'm going to stamp it right in the middle of there. Oh gosh, that did not stamp well. You know what? Don't put this on dimensional before you stamp it. Ta-da! Can't tell. Okay. Don't do what I did. Do as I say, not as I do. Right? So there's that. And then one of the die cuts that you cut out, you're going to want to take it off here, and you're going to want to layer it. And again, just kind of sporadically adding the glue, not on every one. Kind of wiping it there. Okay. And then that will kind of break up that heart. I am going to go ahead and get it even on the Calypso Coral one that I stamped. I'm going to kind of go over that line when I lay this down. Isn't that pretty? Love it. Okay, so we've got that. And now we're going to go ahead and add these beautiful the small ones. You have small, medium, and large in this pack. If anybody's interested, the item number, did I give this already? 164679. These are great for all kinds of types of cards and would highly, highly recommend them. Again, they're just like, they match our basic beige really, really well. And they're kind of iridescent, so you're going to love them. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this down flat. Try to get it in the middle. And you can see our hearts that we stamped in the background in petal pink. And that is your card number 2. Fun, sweet, and simple. Isn't that fun? Let me pull this out for you. All right, so there's card number 2. And yes, the orange one was Calypso Coral, Cassie. That is right. I love the variance in color, don't you? You got 2 more on Tuesday, but thinking I'm going to get another a few more. You crack me up. I love it. You know what you like, and that's not a bad thing. All right, so that is card number 2. Now we're going to go on to card number 3. And this is card number 3. This is using the Marbled Elegance along with this bundle. Isn't that so pretty? Then you open it up and you've got the DSP at the bottom, and then you've got the stamp on the inside. So super, super easy. Okay, so all you're going to do is you're just going to take your, first of all, we're going to take that white piece that we cut out. That's what we're going to use here. Okay, and then we've got our piece of basic white for the inside. You're going to get a half a pack of this Marbled Elegance. Let me show you again. It's this pack right here. It's got all this gorgeous gold on it. Now I just chose the one piece. It is absolutely stunning. Got all these golds and marbled pinks and reds and hearts. And you can use this for all year long. It doesn't have to be for Valentine's. Literally sending, you know, your girlfriends, galentines, right? You can use gold elements, our brushed gold and silver pack. You could use the gold in that. It's really, really beautiful. So you're going to get a half a pack of this with your order of $75 or more using my host link, okay? So, and that's going to be awesome for you. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to take this piece of 4 1/4 by 11. We're going to score it in half. And then off of the front, we're going to cut off 1 inch. So I'm going to, actually 1 1/8 inches. So I'm going to do it on the right side of my paper trimmer. Over here, you want to measure 1 1/8 inches, okay? And just toss that away. And then you've got your, then you have your card front. Now, on your designer paper, you cut it to 5 1/4 by 4, okay? And you're actually going to cut off 1 inch off of the bottom. And you're going to use that down here. Okay? So you're just going to glue that down. And then this part will go right here on the top. Make sure, yeah. Make sure it's all, put it right down to the edge. This one's right up to the edge. And then you have your border all the way around. Not a border here. Let me just show you. I've just laid it out. So can you see there's no melon mambo showing here or down here. Okay? That is on purpose. Oh golly, I've got dimensional sticking to me everywhere. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this beautiful paper down. I love this piece. With the melon mambo and the roses, it's just gorgeous. So again, I'm going to go ahead and adhere that all the way to the bottom. And I'm going to adhere this piece all the way to the top where we trimmed it off, right? Just like that. Can you see it? No melon mambo. So you literally just have a border all the way around, okay? Now what we're going to do is we are going to, this should fit right inside perfectly, and it does. We'll go ahead and stamp that before we glue it down though. Okay, so we're going to grab our heart that's on our block along with our melon mambo. And we are going to ink it up really well. Now you can use your, let's see, my other one's over here, it's smaller one, Stampin' Up. We sell these piercing mats. I'd have to look up the item number. You can search on my website, piercing mat, and you can see the item number and grab it. It's very inexpensive. It's a must-have for all of your see-through photopolymer stamps. It gives you a much better image when you go ahead and use it. I think so. A lot of demonstrators think so, because it gives you kind of that little bounce or that little cushion. All right, and there you go. You get a beautiful image on there. And then we are going to take our Memento Black, and we are going to take the longer sentiment in this set. Get it cleaned really well. And we're just going to ink it up. It says, my thoughts are all heart-shaped. My thoughts of you are all heart-shaped. So I'm just getting it, get my head in the camera, sorry. There you go. Isn't that pretty? So you really see that with the black ink. Now you could use another ink if you wanted, it's fine. I just felt like that black really kind of popped, and it does kind of give more of a bold image. So I kind of like that for this. Okay, so then cap that maybe up. We're going to come back in with our small, this block, by the way, is a Bebob block. I love this because you don't get a lot of that halo when you over ink stuff. So I do tend to go a little heavy handed. So using the smaller block will help. And I'm just going to go down in this soft seafoam, and I'm adding some greenery around my heart. And again, it's really light, so it's just adding a really pretty element to my card. Some beautiful color. Right, I'm going to add one right over here. I think that's good. Alrighty. And then I really love the gold in this paper, which is why I wanted to give it to you guys. I just think it's absolutely stunning. And it goes very well with our twisted gold thread, and it is back in stock. It's very inexpensive. Grab some, make it part of your order for your $75, and double it over and then tie it into a bow. It's very easy to work with. It's very fun to work with it, and it is so glisteny. It's just real pretty. You can cut that off and then cut that off. Right? You can get it the way you want it. I'm going to add another glue dot here. You guys been having a nice weekend? I hope so. It's been a good weekend for me. My mom actually came and stayed with me for a couple of days, and that was great. Got a lot of really good time together, which I always love. So it wasn't under the best circumstances, but everything's okay. Alright, so I'm just going to add 3 dimensionals here to pop this up, and as you see, I'm kind of trying to see, like, okay, where is that line, right? Where is where's my magic line? I don't want to go past it. So I can probably put another one right here, and that should pop it up very nicely. Looks like I need another one. Actually, I'm going to put another one. Nah, maybe not. Let's not overdo it now. Let's not get dimensional happy. Alright, so there we go. Here's all 3 of those. Looks like that might have tried to come out there. Black. I want it. All right, so there we go. That is so pretty. Now, I did not add the bling onto my original card here. Why not? Let's do it. I'm going to add a big one up there. And that is card number 3. Actually, I didn't go ahead and do the inside. Let's do the inside. Isn't that pretty with the gold? Love it. Let's go ahead and stamp the inside as well. While we have it here, we need to do it. And so it's really simple too. But you literally take that small block again, and we're going to do these little flowers. We're going to do one stamp there. We're going to get that leaves and the soft sea foam out. I've used up all that ribbon. I love that ribbon so much, that twine. And we're just going to add these little leaves in between. I usually do 3. Isn't that pretty? And it really carries out that color scheme. I think that looks nice. Okay. And that, my friends, we'll go ahead and adhere that on the inside. Just like so. So pretty. If you guys are looking for a fun outlet, now is a great time to join my team. Stampin' Up! Has an amazing joining special. Joining, I don't know why they call it joining special. You're not really joining anything. You are becoming a part of my team, but there's no commitment. You are getting $219 worth of product for only $99. And you get a past paper pumpkin kit in your order. And you get a discount on everything that you buy going forward until you don't want it anymore. So it's a great time to join. And you can join right on my website on jenscreativestampers.com. At the top it says join my team. And I would love to have you. And our team would be great they would love to have you join our team as well. So we are all over the country and have a fabulous time. So that is card number 3. So fun, right? So you're going to get half a pack of that paper with your orders, which is always great. I love giving free product. And then my last card, I love it so much, but it's so simple. Look how simple this is. So this is, hopefully you can see that, I'll bring it closer. It's the flowers on the outside. And then I used a die. Are you guys a Paper Pumpkin subscriber? If you're not, you are missing out. These dies are only available to Paper Pumpkin subscribers. And it's available, and it's actually half off right now. It's 50% off. So, but you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. It's a monthly kit that comes to your house or wherever you want it sent. It's wrapped in tissue paper. It's like a present. It's like a gift. And you can actually gift them to someone as well. They're $25 a month. And then you can add these fun little dies on. The dies go for $25. So the one that's coming out just did come out for January. The dies go for January, February, and March. And this one is actually a past kit. And they're, like I said, $12 to add those on for all the dies. And it's a great, great value. So this is the one. It's called The Love of Spring. I believe it was from last year. But it has like this really pretty flower, a label, has a greenery, and then it has the word love. So we will, I think I already die cut this. I did. So you can get this. Again, it's item number 164396. But you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. So sign up on my website, and you can get it. So it's a great, great value. Okay. So I need some petal paint. Looks like I didn't cut it. All right, so I'm going to do it the other way. This is a 4 1/4 by 11. Let me just make sure it's a full. Let's do another one. That was not a full one, so let's just cut a new piece of paper. 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. We're going to score it at 4 1/4 and have it open up the same way as this one that I just showed you. And what I did is I took the 3 flowers here and I used Flirty Flamingo. Isn't that pretty? You guys like that? And I went ahead and die cut from the, where's my mask? I created a mask here from the Spotlight on Nature dies and just kind of laid it out where I knew I wanted. Again, this is the die. This is what we cut out in the very first card. Okay, so we're going to use that. But I want the flowers to kind of be around here. So I'm just going to, I have some Seal Plus, but I'm just going to use a couple little, there we go. So like this, I'm just kind of eyeing it where I think it needs to go, the center. And then just kind of lay that down. Okay, so that's just a little mask to give myself a guide. That's all it is. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take the Flirty Flamingo and we are going to go all around here. And it's kind of curved. Can you see how it's curved? So it makes it very easy to kind of go around that and create a beautiful border of flowers. Which card do you guys like so far? What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite yet? I think for me, my favorite so far is the first one. I love the kind of peekaboo, kind of circle cut out in the middle with the heart. All right, so you just kind of fill in the gaps then and clean up your mess like that. The chamois makes it very easy. And then we are going to just lay this over just to test it. Isn't that pretty? That's exactly what I wanted. You like the first one, Debbie? Cassie, you like the first one too? I do too. That's my favorite. Okay, so I'm good with those flowers. And then I want to come back in with my soft sea foam and do my leaves. And I'm going to take this off now. I don't need that anymore. And I'm just going to add my leaves kind of on the outside, kind of going on the inside, kind of filling in, going different directions, right? It doesn't have to be all the same. Filling in those kind of white space. Going that way, this way. Just think it really breaks up the color and it really looks more natural, right? Okay. Let's kind of have them hanging on the inside as well. Since that die on the Spotlight on Nature's die is has the die cuts, I don't think it's going to show through too much, but it might. So, isn't that pretty? Okay. And then I'm going to take my Spotlight on Nature and I'm going to add my last heart that I have here. I have some white on it, which is good. And do the same process, right? and then lay that down. Okay, and then my little love that I went ahead and die cut from the Flirty Flamingo, I will also ink that up. Just think it's so perfect for this card. It's very sweet and simple. Get that right there. I'm going to lay it down right over top of that heart wreath, and then I'm going to use my dimensionals and get one more. Okay, and I'm going to pop that up right where I want it, get it straight. Maybe bring it down a little bit. There we go. And then I'm going to add my bling. And a big one over here. So fun. And that is our 4th card. You guys like that? There you go. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys like this one? Does this change your mind from the first one? So here we go. Here's card number 4. And then we had card number, yeah, it was that one I just did. There's 4. Here's 3. There's 3. Here's 2. And there is 1. Do you guys like those? Which is your favorite? Do you still like the first one better? I kind of like the 4th one. I think the 4th one is probably my favorite. I love the simplicity of it and just the flowers. I think that's so fun. So again, you can get this card class for free along with a half pack of the Marbled Elegance Designer Series paper. I'm going to send it to you free of charge with all $75 orders between today and it's going to extend another week. So any orders, Cassie loves 4. I know, that's my favorite. So I will be out of town actually next Sunday, so I will not be coming to you live, but my special will continue actually. I need to update that through the 26th. You have also on the like the negative of 1. Yes, fun. You have until the end of the month to sign up for Card Club, which is my monthly card club create. It really is like a VIP group, and you get product from me every single month. It ships by the 15th of the month, but you have to sign up by the 30th or the last day of the month, the 30th or the 31st, or for February, it would be the 28th. So join me for that. All kinds of fun things in store. This month we will be using the mixed florals dies and stamp set. So if you want to add that on, I will do that without shipping and tax. You just let me know, or I will refund that to you if you put it through on the host code that I have listed. So let me know. I hope you guys have an amazing week and hope everybody's safe and well, and I will see you in 2 weeks on the 26th. Bye everyone. Thanks.